We're still talking about Israel, but this one is different. Tensions have sharply escalated between Israel and Turkey over Syria. This after Israeli airstrikes on August 18th targeting the Abu al-Duhur airbase near Aleppo, despite US floating the idea of establishing a deconfliction mechanism.
Well, the war of words, remember, continues between Israel and Turkey. Israel has hit the airbase and alleged that Syria was on the verge of violating a status quo agreed with Israel in security matters by allowing Turkish troops to deploy at the airbase. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu doubled down on his warning that Israel will not tolerate Turkish military presence moving south in Syria. Southern Syria, remember, has been historically a bone of contention between both the countries.
We will not tolerate Turkish military presence establishing itself as it moves south. It threatens us. We conveyed that clearly. Now we saw that Turkey intends to establish presence in the airport southern to its lines and close to Aleppo, so we conveyed a message. The message went through, but it seems that they did not listen, and so we made sure that they will understand it better.
Netanyahu had earlier issued an ultimatum demanding the full demilitarization of southern Syria. The security situation around the Golan Heights has escalated rapidly, marked by an expanding Israeli military footprint. It is this corridor that Israel used to launch the wave of airstrikes on Tuesday at the Abu al-Duhur military base. Israel justified the strikes by claiming it was a preemptive measure to block Turkish troops from deploying south towards the Golan border, a claim that Turkey has vehemently denied.
Hitting out at Israel, its defense ministry said that Turkey will continue supporting Syria's efforts to develop its own military capacity and infrastructure.
Our efforts and contributions towards preserving Syria's sovereignty and territorial integrity and helping it achieve stability and security will continue with determination.
Turkey maintains that there was no military delegation present at the airbase hit by Israel before or during the airstrikes. Ankara called for the international community to take more concrete and effective measures against Israel's actions, which it said threatened regional peace and stability. In a statement, the Turkish presidency said, and I quote, "We had experienced enough not to fall into the trap of figures like Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who aims to undermine peace and stability in our region."
While Netanyahu finds himself staring at another conflict, he's not finding any support from his biggest ally, the United States, or within his own country. Former Israeli Prime Minister Ehud Barak accused Netanyahu of being reckless and stupid in escalating tensions with Turkey. In a post on X, Ehud Barak pointed out that Turkey is not Iran or Assad's Syria, and that there is no strategic problem with Turkey that cannot be resolved. In fact, he claimed that Netanyahu has completely gone off the rails. Meanwhile, the United States also criticized the attack, with the American envoy for Syria, Tom Barrack, calling it an unnecessary escalation.
U.S. Ambassador to Israel Mike Huckabee confirmed that Washington is setting up a de-escalation process and deconfliction mechanism. The diplomatic push aims to prevent future miscommunication and avoid an outright military confrontation between Israeli and Turkish forces. Turkey, which has NATO's second largest army, has emerged as one of Syrian President Ahmed al-Sharar's main allies. It has accused Israel of trying to destabilize Syria, though Syrian President Ahmed al-Sharar has not issued a direct personal statement regarding the recent strikes near Aleppo. His administration has forcefully condemned the attack.